Here and a tight encounter and an exciting battle between bat and ball. Otherwise, it's Dale in for Tajwali. If you're looking at the sort of swap of young righty play with his length in the span of an over. Shortens that one up and gets it to rise up. That one's popped up in the air, but it will find happy grass as third man was pushed back to the right. Desai continues from this end, and his first delivery is going to be looped into the hands of the deep man. Get it back in. That one gets through Fernando and gets off the wicket. Didn't get a good look at that at first. Looked like it might. Comes in a little short. That is hooked and going to wind up in the hands of the fielder at point. A third wicket down here inside the power play. These Stallions taking on the Titans. First delivery to Skanda worked off the pads and on its way to the mid-wicket boundary. Well struck. Continuing with the big flighted ball, and this time around over-pitched. And it's going to be shot through the diving attempt of the man at extra. And that's all she wrote for Skanda. Harish Kakani took his 50th yesterday. He's got another one on the board here. Certainly next year to see a little more of the Skanda we know and love. 2025 has been a challenge. Abhinder Singh, similar sort of trajectory. Gives Singh the ability to hammer that first ball he sees. That one may have been, it's a leg side wide, no touch, and it's going to go all the way for 5 of them. Next delivery is spanked in our direction. That's going to end up in a tree, and I don't know quite where it's going to land. Oh, in a yard. New ball, I assume, in the hand of Zia Shahzad. And that one's headed almost to the same spot. My goodness gracious. 5 point. Where is it? That one's in the air, and it's going to be a little long. And speaking of hurting the economy, that one's going to get all arrived in time. Does look like Abby was in safely, but he might not be safe now. That's in the air. It's a chance for sweeper cover, who had just moved a little bit finer. And in he... Well, first off, what are you doing here? Swing and takes the edge, and Vijayaram Nandula has fallen. Vaghela's got his first of the day. I got him. Vanapali going for a delicate reverse scoop. See if that's got the legs. It would have to crawl a hill to become a boundary, and it will stop just before it gets there. Coming back for a third. Look out, Rahul Jadiwala might have him, and the finger is up. Perfect throw, and the last person, 9. Follows the turn of that one and slaps it, and may well have himself a boundary. That'll get under the dive. Looking for more this time around. He's gotten one, I think, all the way. There is the signal. Game sometimes. Abhinder Singh looking to enter the boundary discussion, and he's launched one towards the trees. Made that stand up by 7 runs. Harish Kakani in to bowl at the death, as he often does. First delivery is looped by Abhinay Reddy. And on a bowl to no ball. Abhi Singh, that one, or Abhi Reddy rather, into the air. Long run, and what a catch from Ayan Desai! His bowling spell might be over, but he's not done influencing this game. That one's headed in our direction. It's going to hang up in the air. Zia Shahzad camped under it, and he generally does not drop those. 9th wicket falls here. That's another airborne one. Coming in is Ayan Desai. He will reach for it, but cannot haul it in. And they will get back for the second ahead of the arrival of the ball and the dislodging of the stumps. So 2 off the final delivery. First ball from Javed Zadran coming from the Sahadeo Pavilion end. Aaron Johnson. By that point, the damage had been done. 190 odd on the board. That one's in the air, just over and wide of the fielder at mid-on. Goes with the off-pace delivery, and Jadiwala waits for it and slams it. Doesn't quite get over on his batting innings. Let's see how he opens his bowling innings. Bit of a drag down, and that first ball is into the practice nets past mid. That one's airborne, and he's picked out a spot where no one is roaming. He gets over on a hop. Usually it's third man. Oh, there he is, long off. In fact, that's who he's picked out, and that is right into the hands of A.B. Reddy Vanepali. We talked earlier about Zia Shahzad's. Javed Zadran stays on for the Sahadeo Pavilion end. Kumar not on strike. It's Aaron Johnson, and Aaron Johnson very much on strike. That has been Sir Javed Zadran. Works that off the pads, straight to the fielder at mid-wicket. Tumala. As Bhagat gets us started, first delivery in the direction of that house that was targeted earlier. Might be in a yard again. I did not see it land. And we might have to do this all over again. That is nearly a photocopy of the prior one, and it's hit a tree and is again over the top. Would need to get to 62 to be all alone on that list. Ardian Sidhu has entered the chat. With quite a bit of intrigue. That is a blast straight over the sight screen. Aaron Johnson. Oh, wow! The one-hop pull behind square. Oh, speaking of hitting something hard, Javed Zadran has just nailed the stumps. And Aaron Johnson will not lead minor league. Looking to put a dent in that power play economy right there is Ardian Sidhu. As this one is driven deep and way out of here over the top of the pavilion. That is drilled. Ardian Sidhu taking a liking to whatever bowler steps up to take him on. That one is slammed and going to get over on. That one's sky high. Might be a chance. Difficult one. Backpedaling and making the catch is Shehan Fernando. 4 with Silicon Valley dropped down to 6 and 4. Might have. That's another one airborne and just over the top of the fielder at long on. Kingsman Royals. That is dispatched with authority. Kakani leans into that one. He has found a gap. That is going to roll its way to the boundary. And it's a 4 to finish off the proceedings. A 6-wicket victory. 12, 3 maximums, and a 4. And we're going to take a look here in a moment.